Welcome back to the $25 Investor, the channel where small, consistent investments can grow into something life-changing over time. Let me ask you something. What if just $25 a week could completely change your financial future? Not overnight, not with risky bets, but slowly, steadily, and powerfully through time. Most people think investing requires thousands of dollars to get started. They wait, they hesitate, they believe they need a perfect moment. But the truth is, wealth is not built from timing the market. It is built from time in the market. On this channel, we break that myth. We focus on consistency over intensity. $25 a week may not sound like much. It might even feel insignificant. But when you combine discipline, patience, and the power of compounding, that small amount becomes a powerful financial engine. Today, we are diving into a company that represents innovation, precision, and long-term growth potential, a company that has quietly transformed an entire industry and continues to expand globally. We are talking about Intuitive Surgical, ticker symbol Intuitive Surgicals. This is not just another stock. This is a company that is changing how surgeries are performed around the world. And when you combine a strong business model with consistent investing, something incredible can happen. So in this video, we are going to explore how investing just $25 a week into this company could grow over time. We will break down the numbers, the growth, and the long-term potential. Because at the end of the day, it is not about how much you start with, it is about how long you stay consistent. Now that we understand the power of consistency, let us take a closer look at how something as simple as $25 a week can actually turn into a meaningful investment strategy. Imagine setting aside just $25 every single week. That is less than what many people spend on a single meal, a subscription, or impulse purchases. Now imagine redirecting that money into an investment that has the potential to grow year after year. That is exactly what we are doing today with Intuitive Surgical. Instead of thinking about investing as something complicated or reserved for wealthy individuals, we simplify the process. $25 per week, that is your starting point. Over the course of 1 year, that becomes $1,300 invested. Over time, that number grows, not just from your contributions, but from the market working in your favor. The beauty of this strategy is that it removes emotion. You are not trying to guess when to buy or sell. You are simply investing consistently, regardless of market conditions. When prices are high, you buy. When prices are low, you also buy. This approach is called dollar cost averaging, and it is one of the most effective strategies for long-term investors. Now, combine that strategy with a company that has demonstrated strong growth over the years. That is where Intuitive Surgical comes in. This video is not about getting rich quickly. It is about building wealth slowly, predictably, and sustainably, and it all starts with just $25. So now that we understand the strategy, let us dive deeper into the company itself and why it stands out as a long-term investment opportunity. Intuitive Surgical is a leader in robotic-assisted surgery. The company is best known for its Da Vinci surgical system, which allows surgeons to perform complex procedures with greater precision, flexibility, and control. This technology is transforming healthcare. Instead of traditional open surgeries, doctors can now perform minimally invasive procedures. That means smaller incisions, less pain, faster recovery times, and better outcomes for patients. This is not just a trend. This is a long-term shift in how medicine is practiced. As hospitals and healthcare systems continue to adopt advanced technologies, the demand for robotic surgical systems continues to grow. What makes Intuitive Surgical especially powerful as a business is its recurring revenue model. Once a hospital installs a system, it continues to generate revenue through instruments, accessories, and service contracts. This creates a steady and growing stream of income. In addition, the company has a strong global presence and continues to expand into new markets. As healthcare improves worldwide, more countries will adopt advanced surgical technologies. So why should you consider investing? Because you are not just investing in a company, you are investing in the future of healthcare, a future that is becoming more precise, more efficient, and more technology-driven. Now that we understand what the company does, the next step is to see how it performs compared to the broader market. When evaluating an investment, it is important to compare it to the broader market. The S&P 500 is often used as a benchmark because it represents the overall performance of the stock market. Over the past 3 years, the S&P 500 has grown at approximately 20%. During that same period, Intuitive Surgical has achieved a growth rate of approximately 20.33%. That means it has slightly outperformed the broader market. Looking at 5 years, the S&P 500 has delivered about 13.65% growth. Intuitive Surgical during that time has grown at around 11.62%. While slightly lower in that period, the long-term picture tells a different story. Over 10 years, the S&P 500 has grown at approximately 15.72%. But Intuitive Surgical has achieved a remarkable 21.08% growth over the same time frame. This highlights an important point. Short-term performance can fluctuate, but over the long term, strong companies with innovative products tend to outperform, and Intuitive Surgical has demonstrated that ability over a decade. Before we go further into projections and numbers, it is important to take a moment to understand the risks involved. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. The examples and opinions shared in this video are based on personal research and experience. Investing involves risk, and past performance does not guarantee future results. Always do your own research or consult with a licensed financial professional before making any investment decisions. Now that we have covered the disclaimer, let us return to the numbers and focus on the growth potential of this company. Let us take a closer look at the growth rates of Intuitive Surgical. Over the past 3 years, the company has achieved a growth rate of approximately 20.33%. This shows strong recent performance and resilience in changing market conditions. Over 5 years, the growth rate is approximately 11.62%. While slightly lower, it still reflects steady expansion and consistent performance. Now, the most impressive figure comes from the 10-year growth rate at approximately 21.08%. This demonstrates long-term strength and the power of sustained innovation. These numbers are important because they help us estimate how investments could grow over time. They are not guarantees, but they provide a framework for understanding potential outcomes. With that understanding, let us now look at how your personal investment builds over time, starting with your contributions alone. If you invest $25 every week, your contributions will grow steadily over time. After 1 year, you will have invested $1,300. After 5 years, your total investment becomes $6,500. At 10 years, you will have invested $13,000. At 15 years, that grows to $19,500. At 20 years, you reach $26,000. At 25 years, your total investment becomes $32,500. And at 30 years, you will have invested $39,000. This is the foundation of your wealth building journey. Now comes the exciting part. Let us see how that investment could potentially grow over time with compounding. After 5 years, your $6,500 could grow to $8,939. After 10 years, your $13,000 could grow to $31,777. At 15 years, $19,500 could grow to $91,052. At 20 years, $26,000 could grow to $241,570. At 25 years, $32,500 could grow to $1,561,267. At 30 years, your investment could reach $1,858,186. Now let us explore what happens when you increase your weekly investment to $50. Doubling your investment doubles your potential. At $50 per week, you invest $2,600 per year. After 5 years, $13,000 grows to $17,879. At 10 years, $26,000 grows to $63,554. At 15 years, $39,000 grows to $182,105. At 20 years, $52,000 grows to $483,141. At 25 years, $65,000 grows to $3,122,534. At 30 years, $67,450 grows to $3,760,373. Taking it one step further, let us look at the impact of investing $100 per week. At $100 per week, your yearly investment becomes $5,200. After 5 years, $26,000 grows to $35,759. At 10 years, $52,000 grows to $127,108. At 15 years, $78,000 grows to $364,211. At 20 years, $104,000 grows to $966,283. At 25 years, $130,000 grows to $6,245,068. At 30 years, $134,900 grows to $7,432,746. Now imagine increasing your consistency even further to $150 per week. At $150 per week, your yearly investment becomes $7,800. After 5 years, $39,000 grows to $53,639. At 10 years, $78,000 grows to $190,663. At 15 years, $117,000 grows to $546,317. At 20 years, $156,000 grows to $1,449,424. At 25 years, $195,000 grows to $9,367,602. At 30 years, $202,350 grows to $11,149,120. Let us continue by exploring the impact of investing $200 per week. At $200 per week, your yearly investment becomes $10,400. After 5 years, $52,000 grows to $71,519. At 10 years, $104,000 grows to $254,217. At 15 years, $156,000 grows to $728,422. At 20 years, $208,000 grows to $1,932,566. At 25 years, $260,000 grows to $12,490,136. At 30 years, $269,800 grows to $14,865,493. Now let us take it even higher and examine $250 per week. At $250 per week, your yearly investment becomes $13,000. After 5 years, $65,000 grows to $89,399. At 10 years, $130,000 grows to $317,772. At 15 years, $195,000 grows to $910,528. At 20 years, $260,000 grows to $2,415,708. At 25 years, $325,000 grows to $15,612,670. At 30 years, $337,250 grows to $18,581,866. Finally, let us look at the highest scenario in this analysis, investing $300 per week. At $300 per week, your yearly investment becomes $15,600. After 5 years, $78,000 grows to $107,279. At 10 years, $156,000 grows to $381,326. At 15 years, $234,000 grows to $1,092,634. At 20 years, $312,000 grows to $2,898,849. At 25 years, $390,000 grows to $18,735,204. At 30 years, $404,700 grows to $22,298,240. So what does all of this mean? It means that starting with just $25 a week, you can build something incredible over time. Consistency is the key. Discipline is the engine. Time is the multiplier. As you increase your weekly investment to $50, $100, $200, or even $300, the results become even more powerful. In the next video, we will explore other companies like Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Tesla, Amazon, and Google. We will compare them side by side and see which one has the potential to create the most wealth, starting with just $25 a week. Let me know in the comments which stock you want me to cover next. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe so you do not miss future content. Thank you for watching The $25 Investor. And remember, small investments, big future.